Well, hey there, friends, fans, and followers. It's Dave Turner here, and today we're going to talk about adding headlight relays to your classic car, and specifically for cars that didn't come with them from the factory. So, you might be asking, why do I need headlight relays on my classic car? I'll try to explain. I'm not an electrical expert, so I might use incorrect terms here and there. Feel free to mention that in the comments if I need some correcting on that. But basically what happens on these older cars, and today we're working on a 66 Chrysler Newport. On these older cars, the electricity from the alternator is coming into the dash. It goes to your alternator gauge or ammeter, and then from there it gets distributed to the rest of the car. So if you need your headlights on, it's going to send all that current through the headlight switch first, and then down to the dimmer switch on the floor, and then out to the actual headlights. And at nighttime, when you have other accessories on, and especially with Mopars, the output of the alternator is pretty low at idle, you'll notice that your lights get very dim when you come to a stop, and there's a big load on the alternator. A headlight relay will help alleviate this problem because it no longer sends all the electricity through the headlight switch and then the dimmer switch and then to the headlights. It just sends the electricity directly to the headlights. So let's talk about how to do that. For this project, I bought and installed a Putco heavy-duty wiring harness and relay kit. It's the H4 model there. And it was about 50 bucks when I bought it in February of 2023. So let's just take a quick tour of what you get in that kit. You get 2 relays and a wiring harness that's complete and ready to go. So right over here on my battery, I've got the 2 grounds. Actually, those are not grounds at all. Those are the hot leads. My mistake. Those are the hot leads that send direct current from your battery via the alternator directly to the headlights. And so that swings right over here. You get this big fat yellow wiring harness that has those wires running through that, and they lead right over here to the pair of relays here and there. And from those relays, those then take a signal that's coming from your headlight switch and dimmer switch, and they use that as a trigger. So instead of having a big current coming from your headlight switch to your headlights, you're just getting the bare minimum that triggers the relay open to send the full electricity coming from these big red wires directly to the headlights. So we've got our big red wires coming off of the battery, coming around. They plug into the relays with these quick connect harnesses. That comes through your radiator support core, and you take off your old headlight plug and plug it into the supplied plug that they give you, and then you take the new plug that they give you and plug that into your headlight. And there's one for the low beams and there's another one for the high beams. So this one over here I think is the low beam. And this is what does all the triggering and all that business, so that you're getting just a signal from the headlight switch, but not the full juice coming through it. Then you can see this big yellow harness works its way across. I've got it zip tied in. It comes over here to this side, and it plugs in down here as well. And this one just has, I don't know, I can't see it from here, the one plug-in. Okay. This took me about 10 minutes to install. Super simple and straightforward. Plugged in all the stuff. Put my relays here on the core support. Attached it to the battery, and I was done. Now at nighttime, when I'm using the headlights and I come to a stop at a stop sign, the headlights don't get real dim. They stay the same as they always are when you're driving. And I no longer have to worry about having all that current going through the headlight switch and the dimmer switch and being a source of heat or possibly even fire. Anyway, that's all for this video. Stay tuned, because in the future, the near future, we'll have another video and we'll talk about doing the ammeter bypass, which is what some of this wire is over here that you can see coming around this way. We'll talk about that next time. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Take care.